ए अघि ल हेलो 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 केटा हो के छ गाइस हल्का ढिलो चाहिँ भयो है आज हल्का ढिलो चाहिँ भयो म बाहिर आज खाना खाना एकछिन बाहिर निस्केको थियौँ क्या दिदीहरूसँग सो सरी फर द्याट गाइज थम्बनेलको लागि गाइज सो सरी अलिकति टाइम भइएन हेलो हेलो सो सरी गाइज है अलिकति ढिलो भएकोमा चाहिँ सो सरी फर द्याट तर वेटै गाइज फेरि यहाँ भएन भने दाइ हजुर दाइ भर्खर इन्स्टामा मेसेज गरेको ए म ठ्याक्क गाइज घर आइपुगेर भर्खर लाइभ सुरु गरिहालेँ यार वेटलाई कस्टमाइजेसन हुन्छ हुँदैन केटा हो ए भएछ केटा हो के छ गाइस फाइनली हाम्रो नाम एउटा टुर्नामेन्टको म्याच हानिहालौँ ल केटा हो आज म खाना खान बाहिर गएको थिएँ केटा हो अहिले होइन केटा भर्खर आइरहेको छु केटा रिभ्यू नभन न यार आफ्नै टुर्नामेन्टको म्याचेसहरू हानेको छैन मैले होइन पिएस खेले कति छ मैले एराउन्ड 7 इयर्स भयो यार केटा हो टुर्नामेन्टको म्याच सकिहाल्छु ल त्यो पछि हामी डिभिजन पुसतिर जानुपर्छ गाइस अलिकति गेम एज यु अल गाइस नो अलिकति गेममा मिलिरहेको छैन कोअर्डिनेसन अलिकति मिलेको छैन त्यो चाहिँ हामी होइन टुर्नामेन्ट लेट्स गो फर 8K सब्सक्राइबर्स गाइस मै क्रिएट गरेर दिनु पर्यो होइन हाम्रो आज टप 1000 पुग्ने तयारी छ है केटा हो बिस्तारै गरौँला ल गाइस आज बेलुकातिर भयो भने अब लाइभको एन्डतिर गरौँला है या लेट्स गो फर 8K सब्सक्राइबर्स केटा हो लेट्स गो फर 8K सब्सक्राइबर्स त्यो चाहिँ हाम्रो गिफोर्डलाई पनि भन्नु पर्यो है सबैजनाले गिफोर्ड इज आवर 8K I can't say the earning brother I can't say the earning
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which...
Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant... Decent chance! Oh, that is very
माइक अफ भयो क्या हो दाइरे होइन होइन बोलेकै छैन म यो चाहिँ किन हो यस्तो म खाना गएको थिएँ केटा बाहिर
Exasperating.
हान्नुपर्छ केटा हो त्यतिखेर है अहिले यस्तो कुरा नगरौँ न गाइस अहिले हामी आफै आफै गर्दै गरौँ हैन
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. What a throw in.
त हैन म खाना गएको थिएँ के बाहिर ढिलो भयो के आज
And he's managed to gift it back. Rodri. And it's Azar. Hernandez. Knocks it into space. Ah, that's a fine interception. That is ended up in no man's land. First quarter of an hour gone. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Alexander-Arnold unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Picked out brilliantly. And the shots! Goal!
पिन्दै लास्ट कल आजलाई भोलि आउने ए ओके ओके
And they are soaring. Calm,
पखल मेरो भाइ
confident. What a super goal.
हाफ टाइममा गरिदिन्छु
He
पिन
made
म
the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Azar. And it's Hernandez. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. He's got away. Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
हेलो ब्रदर हेलो हेलो
And we
हेलो
have
फिजास
our
ब्रदर
very
ओके
first corner. Del
You were the
Piero
one, right?
plays it short. Great chance!
who won against me
So
last
well to create
like
the room
yesterday
to get
maybe.
the shot away.
ए ओके 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 त्यो म टिप दिन्छु है
Yaya Toure. Now Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Shevchenko on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean? And the finish! Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up!
yeah it was a good game brother you play well
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully... Del Piero! Sticks
ए हो त अस्तिको बेलिङहम र लास्ट टाइममा थाहा छ रेफिनियाको धेरै फेमस भयो नि सबसे भाइरल रिलै रेफिनियामा गएको छ मेरो इभन टिकटकमा मेरो राफिनियामा
Well rehearsed
एराउन्ड
drill.
80
As
के
soon as
भ्युज छ हौ
possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Chance, surely! And it's in! And with that,
Sunday content
he
छुट्टा गया
takes
यार
home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
मलाई डेल पिएरो कस्तो मन परेको छ केटा हो मैले डेल पिएरोलाई स्टार्टिङ लाइनअपमा
It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short, and he's gone backward here. Can he finish?
आहा
And he seemed certain to get
केटा हो
the
लाइक शेयर एन्ड
Yeah,
सब्सक्राइब है
you do.
सबैजनाले
Really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's heaved it away. Edmilson. Vardiol. Passing nice and neat. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There will be a throw-in.
गाइस सबैले गएर हाम्रो इन्फिनिटी भाइकोमा लिंक शेयर गर्दौ है
And it's Messi. Has a shot! Oh!
है
Fantastic!
फुर्बालाई
About as smooth as it gets.
There will be 3 minutes
A
added
quite
time.
incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rafinha. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please be made aware
Natal
that smoking
really
is
are
only
in control
permitted
here.
in
They've
designated
done
areas
exactly
within
what they
these
set out
grounds.
to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
And the game has already resumed here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Driving on and making good progress. And it's Nakata. Can he get it through? Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely spread. That's really well manoeuvred. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Mbappe. Del Piero. That's a good run down the left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Defending was strong and firm. Great ball, and Del Piero! So, third corner of the game. Del Piero with the short one. Chance! And that's past the post. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That ball looks a good one. Messi! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rafinha. Tries to pass it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Shevchenko. Look at the space here. Del Piero!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Edmilson! Mbappe. And it's Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nedved. This is promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vardiol. Van Dijk. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he...
Chance! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Rafinha wins the duel this time. And he's in, and a chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bayer. Kim Min-jae. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nicely weighted ball. He might be in here! Del Piero. He's found some... He's had a shot! He scores! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now there's a fight. And Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Nedved is on his own. Real chance here. Tries a shot! And again! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quick.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that pass... Oh, terrible mistake. He's found some space. Shapes to shoot! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pass somewhat off target. Del Piero. Great defending, strong and determined.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Mbappe.
There they go, hunting again.
Nedved. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, It has ended in an easy win. Del Piero, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.
For our World Charity Fund.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
हेलो हेलो पख न के भयो यार हेलो साउन्ड आयो हेलो 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 साउन्ड आयो केटा अब म अघिदेखि बोलै छु के तैत आवा अघिदेखि बोलै छु है केटा हो म तैत यो माइक उयो भएको रहेन रहेछ के फेसमा गुड्का छ के हो ब्रो सरी है जोक गरे आई डोन्ट इट के अरे प्याकेटेड प्रोडक्ट्सहरू यार त्यस्तो केटा हो सुपारी खाँदिनँ म ए सरी अघिदेखि चाहिँ म कसलाई भन्दै रहेछु त यार होइन हौ माइक अफ होइन केटा अघि पनि माइक चाहिँ अनै थियो तर त्यो सायद कनेक्सन चाहिँ काहीँ उयो भएको थियो होला के अघिदेखि बोलेको केटाहरूसँग गफ गरेछु भन्छु केटाहरू किन मलाई रिप्लाई दिँदैन भन्छु अघिदेखि म तै सत्य नाश भएको रहेछ नि त खाना खायौ केटा हो अघिदेखि सोधेको खाना खायो कि खाएनौ के छ केटाहरूको सुत्ने बेला भइसक्यो होला आज ढिलो आयो केटा हो म भनेर अघिदेखि गफ गरेको थियो कि हेलो राज लिम्बू ब्रदर हेलो 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 अघिदेखि केटाहरूसँग गफ गरेको थिएँ कि म एक्लै गफ गर्दै रहेछु क्या फेरि के गर्ने होला है गाइस कहाँ से आते हैं ऐसे लोग भन्ने वाला मिम पो याद आयो त है कौन है ये लोग भन्दै गाह्रो पऱ्यो केटा हो म सुर्तीहरू त्यसो केही खाँदिनँ यार केटा हो खाना भयो यार केटा हो खाना बाहिर खायो अरे सँगै एक म्याच हान्नु पर्ला ट्राईको लागि भयो भने रे ओके छ त यस म आज बाहिर खाना गएर ढिलो आएको हो केटा हो है
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
And it's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? And it's played in. Chance! Marvellous goal!
लेआउट चेन्ज गर्न लगाऊ अब लेआउट त्यो चेन्ज गर्न लाउँछु मैले भेटेको छैन कोही पनि यो गाइस लेआउट बनाउने चाहिँ कोही मान्छे भेटिन क्या अब केटाहरू थम्बनेल सर्ट्स भिडियोजहरु सबै बनाउँछन् यो
Made
लेआउट
a
बनाउनु चाहिँ
classic
कोही
move
भेटिन
and
के पख
read it
अब हेर्छु
perfectly.
अब आफै खोज्छु
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And this is Park Ji-sung. He gets it.
जस्तो हानेको त्यसै
He has done it.
हुन्छ ब्रदर हुन्छ
They're level in
यस ब्रदर अहिले म हो र
Well,
स्पोर्ट्स
that's so
अर्गनाइजेसन काउन्टरमा
refreshing.
खेल्छु
They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good.
And Messi sticks it away. And they're back in front.
ओरालाई भन न ए
And that
ओके
is
ओके
about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole
अब
picture
यही
in his
डिभिजन
head,
म्याचेस
Peter.
हो
He
गाइस
didn't even look at
इन्टरनेसनल
the
इभेन्ट्सहरू
goalkeeper.
हो त्यही त हो नि पब्जीमा पनि के चाहिँ छ र
So we
गाइस
have a breakthrough.
अरू
Now
गेममा
how
पनि
will
त्यही त हो
things
नि
develop from here? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
अब त्यो
That
हामीले नै
tackle
ल्याउनु
was
पर्छ है केटा हो
certainly sturdy. Now, can they get him away? And the ball is out of play.
के चाहिँ हाइड भएको हो पब्जीमा साथी भनेको गेमको कुरा गरे के केटा हो
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
भने त हामीले नै कम्पिटिसनहरू बिल्ड गर्नुपर्छ के
Oh, super ball.
बाहिरको ई स्पोर्ट्स प्लेयर ई फुटबल खेल्ने ए मैले अघिदेखि मैले कस्टम यार 10 चोटि भन्दा बढी रोबर्टसन
Someone's
भनिसकेँ यार
doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dumfries is one whose deliveries we all know about. Del Piero. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Del Piero. Pirlo. Bebeto looking to add to his goal. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bebeto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Nedved. He is through here. It's Nedved! Zico. Pirlo.
2 added minutes
He's a
have been
sharp little
indicated.
ball here. Oh, that's a
गाइस
clear
नडराउ हाम्रो
interception.
ठुलो कम्पिटिसन आउन आँटेको छ ल
Costa
मेबी
Curta.
द बिगेस्ट इन नेपाल अहिलेसम्मको
And the whistle goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge.
आज म
Plenty
मार्किन्सले
of
भिडियो
signs
बनाउँछु
to
भनेको
suggest this will
एउटा
turn out to
कतिलो
be a
डिफेन्डिङ
really
गरेन
good
रे
one.
ब्रो मेन
Either
आइडीको
side
प्रोफाइल
holding
देखाम न
back
यो
here,
गेम
it
पछि रे
has been quite a half this.
Well, I think
अहिले
the
उसले
message
के
from
राखेको छ
manager at
प्रोफाइल नेम
half-time
आई
will be
डोन्ट नो यार
pretty
केटा हो
simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
यी फुटबलको राइट
The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And this is Shevchenko. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Del Piero. Pirlo. And it's Rodri. Bebeto. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Bebeto. Nedved. Park Ji-sung. And here's Zico. Nedved. And it's Del Piero. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Del Piero. Nedved has it in a wide position. This looks promising. And this is goes for a shot! Costa Curta plays it long.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Shevchenko. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
अगाडि ईशानले गरेको जस्तै हो कि के हो रे त्यो चाहिँ हामीले गराएको त्यो अब ईशानको चाहिँ ई स्पोर्ट्स एसोसिएसन अफ नेपालले गरा हो हाम्रो चाहिँ छुट्टै हुन्छ केटा हो हाम्रो चाहिँ नेपोलियनबाट हामी गराउँछौँ है
Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's burst through. Shevchenko! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed
ए
to deal
केमा
with that.
ग्रीन कलर ब्रदर
Now it's Batistuta. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Del Piero. Shevchenko. Look at the space. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake!
ईशानको त नेसनल इभेन्ट भएको नि केटा हो
That should do it! Within sight of the finish line. They forced the error and extracted
Hey,
the
YouTube
maximum
ko.
punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee's given a throw.
हुन्छ हुन्छ तिम्रो डिजाइन ट्राई गर न
Dumfries. Rodri. Now it's Zico. And this is Batistuta. He might... And the finish!
वाट अ सेभ यार
Oh, that is really good
या या
tenacity.
टोरे
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that
There
simple.
will be 1
Del
minute
Piero
added time.
threads one in. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we
And a
saw.
quick announcement today that
Medved
memorabilia
voted
from
man
today's
of the
match
match
is now
and
on sale in
deservedly so.
Stadium Hall.
कस्तो अलिकति स्टेबल नेटवर्क पनि हुनुपर्छ नि यार स्लो चल्दिन्छ है गेमी गाइस केटाहरूलाई पनि पक्कै फिल भएको होला त्यो कुरा त आजकल किन हो गेमै म स्लो फिल गरिरहेको छु के हाम्रो केटाहरू पनि क्वालिफाई भएन रहेछन् आज त्यो एसी मिलानको राउन्ड फोरमा है केटा हो दुइटै दुइटै कहाँ डिस्क्वालिफाई भएछन् केटाहरू टाइममा एन्ट्री नगरेर खेलेको पनि होइन हौ खेलेर पनि होइन के Konami has reached a full agreement with Pato केटाले टाइममा एन्ट्री नगरेर रे के गर्छन् के गाइजहरू पनि झन् त्यत्रो भने केटाहरूलाई मैले खोइ यार के गरे राउन्डमा क्वालिफाई हुन राउन्ड 4 मा क्वालिफाई हुन टप 16 राउन्ड 3 मा त्यही भनेको हाम्रो इन्फिनिटी भाइ मात्र खेल्यो हो भने जामकाटालाई हराइदियो यार इन्फिनिटी भाइले नखेली इन्फिनिटी भाइले आफ्नो अराबाटै हराइदियो क्या जामकाटालाई पर्दैन ब्रदर पर्दैन आफ्नै देशको पर्दैन है योपालि सायद ड्राफ्ट भनेर देखिरहेको थिएँ ड्राफ्ट छ अरे योपालि चाहिँ उयो छैन अरे पहिलो पालि अथेन्टिक गराएको थियो योपालि चाहिँ अथेन्टिक होइन योपालि ड्राफ्ट कार्ड लाइक जुन प्लेयर पनि युज गर्न मिल्छ तर अक्सन जस्तो हुन्छ क्या आफ्नो प्लेयरहरू छान्नुपर्छ केटा हो हेलो 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 हेलो
The noise is just about reaching a
त्यही
crescendo
भनेको
here as these two sides get
ए
ready to lock horns.
थ्याङ्क यू है
This
सचिन
is
मगर ब्रदर
football
थ्याङ्क यू सो
at
मच
its finest.
आउनु केटाहरू हेर्न आउनु पर्यो नि यार
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters.
अब
who
हामीसँग
are
खासै
ready
राइट
now
चाहिँ
to
छैन
perform.
फिफाईको अस्ति थपाएको भए मैले बरु अप्लाई हान्थेँ नि क्रिएटरमा
So we're up
अनि
and
दाइ
running.
गोलकिपरको हजुर
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this
Pogba
formation is
get out.
not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Messi. And here's Bale. Thinks about the shot. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale. Beckham. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the counter is on. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp. Big chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's had a shot! He's scored!
छैन हौ म त भर्खर स्किल एड गर्न मिल्छ कि नै डिफल्ट मिल्दैन ब्रदर मिल्दैन गोलकिपर बबाल हो हजुरसँग भएको त्यस्तो राम्रो त होइन केटा मसँग चाहिँ कुनै कार्ड नभएर
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key.
अब बनाएको तिमीले भएन भन्यौ अब फेरि बनाउनु रिङ लाइट लिएर आएको छु अब त
Inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with
पक्का
that.
भोलि चाहिँ म टाइममै
If you
दिउँसै
have just joined us, still just one goal between them, and the score is 1-0. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he was quick to react.
Nepal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Messi. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Batistuta. Bernardo Silva!
होइन यो त अहिले यो सब मसँग आइडी छैन
I
के
think he's done great there,
होइन
both
क्यासिलासको
reading it
गोलकिपिङ
and
कार्ड चाहिँ
dealing with
बेस्ट
it.
हो यो काम चलाएको
And we
हुन्छ
have
बेस्ट
our
वान
very first corner.
ए ओके ओके
Cannavaro chance to shoot. It's fallen kindly here.
तर हेन्डरसन र फ्रीवाला रेड कार्ड फरक छैन होला यस होइन फरक छैन
Let them
राइकार्ड र हेन्डरसनको त्यस्तो
And that
डिफरेन्स
comes as
छैन
a
है केटा
very
हो
welcome relief.
बुफोन
Now
बुफोन
let's see
गाइस
who's
एसके
got what it
गेमिङ
takes to seize the initiative from here.
There will be
And he's
1
only
minute
too
added
grateful
time.
to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of
यस
trying.
यस ब्रदर यस
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both
क्यासिलासको
teams
त्यो
hoping for
नर्मल
a big
कार्डै
one in the
राम्रो
second
बनाउँदैन
half.
हाइटले गर्दा राम्रो कार्ड बन्दैन कि
In a yellow t-shirt, kindly make his way to the information
There's
center.
the whistle then to start the second half. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Bale chips it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's a sharp little ball here, and that is expertly dealt with. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dijk. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is.
Great chance! Now, in he goes again.
बर्नाडो पनि राम्रै छ एएमएफ राइट विङ चाहिनेहरूलाई बर्नाडो क्यान बी गुड
Very well played.
यस विकनेस मेन लङ सर्ट हो क्या लङ सर्ट ब्लिच कलरहरू गोल खाइदिन्छ है क्यासिलासले चाहिँ
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Beckham. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well measured.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Edmilson. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Oh, there's a probing ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Oh, beautifully shaped. And Batistuta!
ए पास त हाम्रो प्रवेश ब्रदर खोइ यार हिजो कस्तो कडा गेम हानेको थियो ए ओके कोइमा भेन्डासर पातिर हैट मेरो चेकले त जस्तो सर्ट्यो
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Coming on to replace him
Good looking ball.
number 19.
There's a searching pass.
Jisung.
And the shot! Well, now it's come back out to him. An attempt which, in hindsight, was
त्यही भनेको
probably
त
just
8K को
beyond him.
लाम छ यार
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Number 66, Alexander Arnold. Coming on the field, number 17, Fernando
And it's Shevchenko. That
Number
has been
2,
shifted off it.
Joshua Kimmich.
Fourth
There will
official
be
showing
3
that there will be
minutes added
3
time.
minutes of added time. Knocks it out wide. Serginho gets it away. And there goes the
यस्तै
final
हुन्छ
whistle.
र यार जिजियो हेर न
What
कस्तो
a
गोल
game.
खाछ
Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of
यसकै
match
गेम
as
हामीलाई
neutrals
यसकै तामाङ
really
हो क्या
love
हो
to come and-
अहिले गेमै स्लो छ क्या केटा हो म -35 रे गाइस म त यो डिभिजन 1 मै अड्के त के हो यस्तो मैले 2 दिन अगाडि 1800 पुगाएको यार उसको लामले धोबिहाल्छ उसको लामले दुई गोल त लामकै छोड्दा के अरे गर्दा हुन्छ डिभिजन 1 भनेको डिभिजन 1 के एरियामा अड्के भन्न खोजे के भनेपछि कसले जित्यो त यो भर्जिल भेन्डाइक इज द वर्स्ट अहिले केटा हो तनाव छ केटा हो तनाव छ आफूलाई इन्डिभिजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन मेन भनेकै केटा हो डिफेन्सिभ मेन डिफेन्सिभ हो उयोलाई चाहिँ डिफेन्सिभ किन भन्दा डिस्ट्रोयरहरू अगाडि कुद्छन् अब अलिकति यसमा चाहिँ हाम्रो डिफेन्सहरू विक भएर डिफेन्सिभ दिनु त राम्रो हो क्या
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's always hard to gauge the true worth of Jordan Henderson, as he's not the type of player you can measure in terms of goals and assists. He'll be the brains in midfield, trying to provide the creative input for players up front whenever possible.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he was alert to it. Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis Suarez. That's really well manoeuvred. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or...
Luis Suarez! It's in! Piercing and with...
हुँदैन नि के मोडहरूलाई कहाँ फ्री टुर्नामेन्ट हो केटा हो अहिले
Yeah, Peter, I think
हामी चाहिँ के घाटामा जाने हो अहिले
some slack here because
कखन मोडहरूलाई बिस्तारो बिस्तारो भइहाल्छ नि
but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
त चाहिँ हुन्न
Look, he's
यार
the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that has not gone well. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite...
Ah, he's given it away. That looks a cracking ball. Look at the space here. Van Basten!
कस्तो मिठो गोल हान्यो यार
They have hauled themselves right back into
ए
it.
एन्ट्री गरायो ठिक
Well,
छ
they were
ठिक छ
starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans
कस्तो
here are
मिठो
pretty
चिप
fired
हान्दिरा
up now.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
आज हामी त्यस्तै 1 बजीसम्म खेल्छौँ केटा हो
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Jordan Henderson gives no quarter whatsoever. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's a dangerous ball. He's picked his way through. Big chance.
त्यो चिकी हान्दिरा गोल त
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Now that looks a decent ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please be made aware that smoking
That's
is
a really
only
interesting
permitted
game, and
in
they head in
designated
at
areas
half-time.
within these
and
मैले यस्तो
1-1.
चोक हानिरहेको छु नि आजकल.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri.
So once again, we're underway.
Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field.
Well, the idea was a good one.
Number 11,
The execution of it, not quite so.
number
Well, that's
19,
down to a simple
Costa
miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Eto'o. And he's been shifted off it. Luis Suarez, given the lift of his goal. He's found a way through. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Luis Suarez!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Cafu.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And it's Luis Suarez, and reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri, played out wide, played back in. It's a pretty loose pass.
ओके ओके नयाँ सर्ट्स ओके के हो नयाँ सर्ट्स चेकआउट गरेर सबैजना गाइजले तर कसम मार्सेल्टन होइन मार्सेल्टन त अहिले खतरा हो नि ए मार्सेल्टन हानेको वाला दामी
Substitution on the field. Number 13,
फेरि उयो के अरे डेल पिएरो जस्तो मार्सेल्टन अरू कसैले हान्दैन है केटा
Adrian. Number 2, William Saliba. Coming on the field. Number 10,
Stood up well to him there.
Number 17,
Now he's got
Griezmann.
space here.
Number 37,
Fukuoka.
म त यो देखेर पागल हुन्छु है केटा
If they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Del Piero. No luck with that dink over the top. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Van Basten.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Van der Ven did well to
There will
emerge
be
with the
1
ball.
minute added
That's a
time.
contest to keep an eye on. And the shot! It's a loose ball. And that is that.
त्यसको लागि हाम्रो मौसम
So it's
श्रेष्ठलाई
ended elsewhere, both sides showing battling qualities and neither.
होइन नेमारको छुट्टै स्किल्स हो नि त यो मार्सेल टर्न र डबल टचहरू त आई थिङ्क त्यस्तो उयो होइन म त केही छैन गाइस हात तताउन दिउँ न मिसिङ चो मैले अलिकति क्लिनिकल के ओभरलेको लागि गाइस ओभरले बनाउने मान्छे नभएर हो के ओभरले के बनाउने मान्छे नभएर अहिले हामी ओभरले चेन्ज गर्न भ्याएको छैन है कोही छौ भने यसो मलाई मेसेज गरिहालौ है नेमार अलिकति विक छ क्या फिजिकल विक छ क्या नेमारले त्यही भएर चाहिँ अलिक गाह्रो पर्छ गाइस हाम्रो कोही एडिटरहरू छौँ भने या कोही होइन थम्बनेल भिडियो सर्ट्स ओभरले बनाउने कोही छ भने मेसेज गर्नु है मलाई इफ यु क्यान हेल्प गाइस
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Red Star have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
त्यही मान्छे नभएर के ओभरले अब एडिटिङहरूको लागि मसँग मान्छे छ ओभरले चाहिँ कसैले बनाउन आएन के
Now it's Bale. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too, he was very, very good heading a football.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Del Piero. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run. And a chance! They've scored!
नेटवर्क इस्यु हो ब्रदर त्यो सबै त
No problem. You just cannot stop him.
Burak Yilmaz demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
There's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Nedved just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Nedved. Edmilson. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Edmilson. Xavi Alonso. For Joelinton. Can he get it through? Oh, that's superb. Chance! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Red Star are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Aimed beyond the defence. Edmilson. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. And here's Rooney.
Has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot. Big chance! And he looked every...
आयो भन्दा नि केटा हो जाने बेला
I think
भइसक्यो
he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Foden plays it short. He can get that clear.
2-0 comeback रेहान FC
Review the
यो
first
मान्छेलाई त
half.
कहाँ पो देखे
I
मैले
think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now that shot a goal!
के भन्नु गाइस यो चाहिँ कसरी सेभ भयो
Bale actually didn't do
How
an
was
awful
this
lot wrong,
save?
to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Foden with the short one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. Red Star have the chance to go the other way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. Del Piero is being harried and has... And the finish!
सेभ त के हो यार केटा हो
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Takes a shot! They've done it!
गाइस मलाई केही बोल्नै छैन
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, that has changed the
लेसको
dynamics somewhat.
उताबाट चाहिँ लेसको
Well, this
भइसक्यो
is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Looking for a runner. Oh, easy pickings there. Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Bale. He's got away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Nedved. Now it's Burak Yilmaz.
हैं
And he's had a hit. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition
Seriously?
apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is
Van Dijk ले
a
कसरी
diamond
छोड्यो
of a
त्यो
goal.
ball?
The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter.
होइन,
isn't it?
Van Dijk ले
The way
त्यो
he
ball
wraps his
कसरी
foot
छोड्यो
around the ball
यिल्माजसँग?
so effortlessly. Amazing.
And now he has two.
होइन कसरी छोड्यो भेन डाइकले क्या त्यो बल होइन जस्तो भए पनि यार यो त कमसेकम उयो नर्मल फर्ममा त खेलिरहेछ नि त भेन डाइक जे भए पनि के ल केसिलासको त ब्लिच कलर थाहा छ
Substitution for Red Star. Number 18,
So,
Yilmaz.
time for changes
Number
on both
23.
sides, actually.
Xabi Alonso.
It's starting to look like a
Number
done deal
3,
now.
Ronald Araujo.
Played through for him.
Coming on the field.
Casillas
Number
gets it
21,
away.
Messi. Number 17, Fletcher. Number 37.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Substitution.
Pele could try cutting inside here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Luis Suarez. Wan-Bissaka wins the duel this time. It's a loose touch, and the ball is anyone's. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
केटा हो यो
Able
त
to hold on
अति
this
भयो
time. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's delightful. Shevchenko is having a shot! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Added minutes
Welcome
has
to the
been
reality
indicated.
of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So
त्यही
is
भएर त
this the start of a comeback?
एपिक स्टार्टहरू खतरा हुन्छ त केटा हो
And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And the shot! And it's in! Time minutes!
Oof.
And we're all square again! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. Added
So
time is up, and there goes the whistle.
यस्तो गेम र नि यार
What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
कस्तो हेपेको होइन कोनामीले यो त
Sum
यार
up what we've witnessed, Jim.
Nepal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
अति हो नि त यार यो त कोनामीले कस्तो हेपेको त हौ हेर न फोर सर्ट के अरे फोर सर्ट फोर गोल्स हामीलाई त लास्ट हेपेको यार द्याट वाज गुड यार तर अपोनेन्ट वाज सो गुड अपोनेन्टले आफ्नो चान्सेसहरू यस्तो मजाले लियो नि धन्न त्यही पनि उयसमा पुग्यो होला म त डिभिजन 2 मा पुग्यो होला केटा हो ऊ भन्दैछु त नो ब्रदर यार देयर इज नो वे टु सल्भ द नेटवर्क इस्यु सेफचेन्कोले बचायो यार डिभिजन 1 मा अड्क्यो भनेको डिभिजन 2 पुऱ्याइदियो यार रुनी कार्ड कस्तो स्मुथ छ क्या मैले नि युज गरिसकेको क्या रुनी इज टु स्मुथ केटा हो त्यही माथि होल प्लेयर राइट वा के अरे मेरो डिफेन्सलाई म के गरौँ आउन लागेको प्लाटिनी चाहिँ कडा हुन्छ टोटीको आई डोन्ट नो प्लाटिनी चाहिँ कडा छ प्लाटिनीको त्यो अर्कोवाला कार्ड यो 109 प्लाटिनी है मार्छ त नि यो प्लाटिनीले त नि 108 होला अब किन मेस्सीको 110 कार्ड आउन आँटेको छ नि त मेस्सीको 110 रेटेड कार्ड आउन आँटेको छ है केटा हो 106 हो प्लाटिनी ओके होइन 110 मेस्सी यस होइन भनेको टोटी एज अ ओभरअल सबैले युज गर्न अलिक गाह्रो छ क्या टोटी चाहिँ अलिकति गाह्रो प्लेयर हो क्या टु युज खोइ 110 पुग्छ कि मेसीको नेक्स्ट थर्सडे आउने हल्ला मार्केटमा छ केटा हो वी डोन्ट नो इट्स त्यो ट्रु हो कि होइन फल्स नाइनमा एसएसमा मार्छ त्यो अहिलेको फर्मेसन छ नि 4-3-1-2 वालामा त्यसमा मार्छ त्यसले मेसीको 200 रेटिङ आउने बेर छैन केटा हो आउँदैन चाहिँ भन्न सकिँदैन के नेक्स्ट थर्सडे आउने कुरा छ यस बार्सिलोनाको एनिभर्सरी कहिले छ बार्सिलोनाको एनिभर्सरी गाइस अस्ति हेर क्याम्प नौ पनि पुगेको छ आज 4-2-2 CR7 को नआउनुको कारण बार्सिलोना चाहिँ मेन पार्टनर हो र मेस्सी इज द मेन एम्बेसेडर है त्यही भएर प्लस रोनाल्डो चाहिँ फिफासँग कोलाबोरेसन छ क्या रोनाल्डोको चाहिँ यो केसिलासको चाहिँ ब्लिच कलर लङ सर्ट चाहिँ लास्ट खानेपानी नराम्रो यार
So bring it on. Height, expectation,
UFL भए पनि रोनाल्डो इज मोर फिफामा के आउन चाहिँ आउँछ तर आई डोन्ट नो अरू निकाल्छ जस्तो लाग्दैन मलाई यङ चाहिँ अहिले रिटायर्ड भए चाहिँ आउँछ होला सायद
Action has already started. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Bale. Bale running with the ball. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And
Wait, what a tackle here. Hello. वाला इभेन्ट सुनिरहेको छु ए त्यो 2000 कोइन्स वाला इभेन्ट चाहिँ हाम्रो मलेसिया र सिङ्गापुरको लागि मात्र हो है
First in the game for either side, actually. Great chance! And he's quick to get it clear again.
मलेसिया र सिङ्गापुरको लागि मात्र हो केटा हो
Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? Now it's Shevchenko! Kaka. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. A lot of space ahead of him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Costa Curta. Shevchenko. Oh, that's neat. Del Piero is in a really good position out wide.
आजकल होइन भिएरा वाज जहिले कडा नेपालको लागि इभेन्ट कसरी हुन्छ केटा हो नेपाल इज नट इभन रेजिस्टर्ड
Throw in.
नेपालको केही रेजिस्टर्डै छैन नेपालमा यही फुटबलको चाहिँ चुइ नै छैन कसरी आउँछ त
Knocks it into space. And this is Torres. Torres!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Marquinhos gets
There will
good
be 1
distance on
minute
it.
added time.
Kimmich. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus
तिनीहरूलाई
far.
थर्काएर हुँदैन नि त केटा हो नेपालबाटै हाम्रो
Defensively, perhaps the only things lacking.
जसले गर्नुपर्ने तिनीहरूले नगरेपछि उनीहरूले चाहिँ कसरी गर्छ त उनीहरूले गर्नै मिल्दैन
I can't help feeling that their
सुरुमा त
efforts
अप्रोच
deserve-
गर्नु पर्यो नि त उनीहरूलाई
Leading 1-0
होइन
after
त?
break.
हामी पनि फुटबललाई प्रमोट गर्छौँ भनेर भन्नु पर्यो हामीसँग युजर्स छ भनेर देखाउनु पर्यो उनीहरू हाम्रो
Solitary goal.
गभर्मेन्टबाट
That has been the crucial difference. Well, the run has been
सम्बन्धित
sold a
निकायले
little bit
गर्नु पर्यो नि त
short
त्यो
there.
Well,
त
everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Kaka. And he's away. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester
त
United.
केटाहरूले
have their
क्युआर
second
लिग
corner
हानेर
now.
उता गिफ्ट लिए बिचरा जापानिजहरूको गिफ्ट लिइदिए यार सबै
It's a throw in.
इभन मैले जापानमा हुँदा मैले गरिनँ क्या त्यो
Quality ball.
केटाहरूले पछि पठाउँछन् क्युआर कि क्युआर अनि
Kaka.
इन्ट्रान्समा क्युआर छन् भन्छन् केटाहरू चाहिँ
Oh, well played.
इन्ट्रान्समा क्युआर छ अरे पठाउन भन्छन्
Now it's Bale. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's been played through. And he's straight offside.
अलिक गाह्रै छ तर ट्राई गर्ने हो गाइस
Ah, he's given it away. Face to face with the keeper. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal.
अफ गरेको राम्रो अन नगर केटा हो ल
Up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing.
Oh, that is us, and Messi! Just
क्युआर कतै छैन
cruising.
केटा हो अहिले छैन
They are
त्यो यतिकै
cruising.
भनेको हो क्या त्यो अस्ति नैको इभेन्टमा एराउन्ड 5 मन्थ पछि अगाडिको
They have
कुरा हो
their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Torres. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
कसम भेन्डाइक भएको भए मैले यो गेममा
And the referee is
4-5
shaking his
खाइसक्थेँ यार
head.
केटा हो।
And it's Del Piero. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, quality clearly deserted him
यो
at
फ्रस्ट
the
टू
crucial
पारिसक्यो
moment.
अनि
Yeah, he
अपोनेन्टहरूले
just didn't seem to get enough on the
यो
pass to
भेन्डाइकले
get in.
त्यस्तै अब नढेकेल्छ है।
That is ended up in no man's land.
अर्को थर्स्डे कुर्नुपर्ने होला फेरि भेन्डाइकको लागि अब।
And that's that.
मेरो 1 बार होइन केटा
So,
हो, त्यो
real
उहिले गर्दा
showpiece
देखिया हो
win.
त्यस्तो।
This lot was simply
You got
far
Pepe.
too clever for
कसले
their
पेपे?
opponents, and despite
कसरी पेपे
their best
हावा कुरा नगर है गिफर्ड। होइन होइन अहिले फर्म नराम्रो छ नि त, फर्म नराम्रो छ त्यही भएर भन्नु खोजेको क्या। रोबर्टसन लियो केटा, रोबर्टसन। मैले यत्रो 80 फ्री स्पिनमा केही पाएन ट्रेजर लिङ्कमा, पछि क्युआरबाट राई कार्ड निकालेको। ए ओके, राम्रो छ नि प्लेयर अफ द विकको भेन्डाभेन, कडा छ केटा हो। मलाई केही नपरेको भने कस्तो होला, हावा हो क्या तिमी मलाई स्क्याम हान्दैछौ हामीलाई। तिमीलाई पेपे परेको पत्याउँदिन। वाह, यो गिफर्ड लास्ट कफाडी भइसकेको छ यार। त्यतिकै पर्या हुन्छ फेरि। त्यही भनेको तिमीलाई म 8,000 नफेलिकन तिम्रो पेपे पर्छ पत्याउँदिन। तिमीले गलत भन्यो, तिमीले पेपे भन्यो, तिमीले ओल्ड पेपे भन्नु पर्थ्यो, प्लेयर अफ द विक पेपे भन्नु पर्थ्यो। फिक्स हो एनोनीलाई सन पर्ने त, फिक्स हो। छोरा पर्छ फिक्स, कसको छोरा भन्ने कुरो के कसो गिफर्ड। मल्टी स्ट्यान्डर्ड प्लेयरबाट सन नाइस 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 नर्वेले कस्तो खतरा खेलेको अरे केटा हो नर्वे अति यार वर्ल्ड कप पुग्ने भयो यार नर्वे कति पाँचवटा एडिसन पछि अरे 5 एडिसन अगाडि पुगेको भन्थ्यो त कोही छ खेल्ने अलन होचो देखिने रे ए सबै अल्गे अल्गे छ यार नर्वेमा त केटा हो यो नेट चाहिँ के हो नि टोक्यो यार आज हाल्यान्ड हो यार तर कसम सानो देखिने कि हाल्यान्ड कत्रो अल्गे अल्गे ल्यान्ड अफ जाइन्ट जस्तो भएको छ यो त सब सुतिसक्यो जस्तो छ केटाहरू ओके के हो के अरे बुर्किना फासो डिफेन्डिङ च्याम्पियन जर्मनी to reach the round of 16 under 17 World Cup guys wow height ये क्यों यार okay.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
चाँडै हान्नु पर्छ चाँडै चाँडै
Just
गेम
listen
हान्नु
to
पर्छ
that
केटा
noise.
हो
This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
केटा हो मै 1800 मा अड्किरहेको छु यो पालि खोइ के भएको
Making a difference here.
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the
After
magic
the
feet, Peter.
update,
He's the kind
game
of
ही मेरो
player
के
who
भएछ
can
भएको छ यार
change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defense or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here.
And the shots! And he's really put himself on the line here.
ए
we have our very first corner. Del Piero plays it short. A real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's good play. Luis Suarez! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal!
अबको अपडेटदेखि राम्रो हुन्छ होइन राम्रो त हुन्छ केही न केही चेन्जेस त ल्याउँछ 5000 मा छौ वाउ
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
ओइ सेभ हान्दिछ
Another chance
यो
for the
मान्छेलाई त कहाँ 1K र्याङ्कसँग पार्दिएर रे गाह्रो छ हौ केटा गाह्रो छ
It's their second corner of the game.
अहिले धेरै डिभिजन चाहिएको छैन तर किन हो यो पालिको याद गरेको छु केटा हो डिभिजन
Then gets it clear.
मा के रे धेरै रेटिङ
And now
पुऱ्याएको
they
छैन
can
नि
spring
कसैले
out of defence. Nice interception.
आई नो
His
पछि चेन्ज
positioning
हुन्छ
was
त्यही नि
spot on.
अहिले छैनन् के
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their
मेरो
lead
फेभरेट क्लब
in
रियल
the
मैड्रिड यार
blink
केटा
of
हो
an eye.
आई एम अ हाला
They
मैड्रिड
forced the
फ्यान
error
हाला
and
मैड्रिड गाइस
extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to
सो
switch
आएको
off
बेला
for a
त
moment.
आमामा कत्रो कम्पिटिसन थियो त्यही भनेको पहिले
that's
यसको आउँदा त
two now
कत्रो
without
कम्पिटिसन थियो यार
reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
हेर न
composure from
मेरो
here.
फेरि टचेस के भइरहेछ के डिफेन्सबाट गोल खोजेर हान्दिरहेछ के
And here's Del Piero. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta!
पहिले खतरा अपोनेन्ट मात्र पऱ्यो
That is
होइन
a
सबै राम्रो
super
राम्रो
hit,
अपोनेन्ट
but it
परिरहेछ
was
यार
always just off target.
मेरो
the
न्यू
keeper looks
आइडीमा
perplexed.
कहिले लाइनअप
That was
बनाइदिन्छौ
hit
रे
with real
म
ferocity.
बनाइदिन्छु ब्रदर म तिमीलाई मेसेज गर्छु ल अद्विक अब के गर्नु गाइस अब पाइसक्यो अब त्यो कुरा छोडिदिउँ न
Lewandowski. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta running with the ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. An instinctive delivery. Danger averted for now. And it's Isco. Messi.
There will be
Now, what about a
minutes added
counter-attack?
time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Toure. Del Piero. And the first 45 minutes are...
वार हुन्छ वार ओरासँग कति
Going to
यसो
review the
कन्ट्र्याक्ट भएको
first
छ
half.
Nepal
त्यो
clearly
गाइस
have plenty
बिस्तारै
of
बिस्तारै
goals
भनौँ
to
ल ल अहिले
happy
त्यस्तो
Peter,
उयो
but
कन्ट्र्याक्सन कुरा
we'll need
नगरौँ
to resist the temptation to just
मान्छे टेन्की पनि
sit on
पर्दैन
the
अर्को
second
पालि रे
half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this. So they have to be alert.
त्यस्तो कुरा चाहिँ यतातिर नगरौँ है
It has been a remarkable contest.
थाहा पाइहाल्छु नि
decorated by
बिस्तारै केटा हो
goals. And two between them at half-time.
Number 7.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Number 9.
Chips it through.
Number 10. Pushkash.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
That's a little off target. And here's Del Piero. Botafogo have a free kick.
पेपे कडा छ ब्रदर पेपे कडा छ हेर्नै पर्छ एड्रियानोको त यार
This one.
Well, to be
Formation
honest,
4-2-2-2
he
right now,
thrives
brother,
on
4-2-2-2.
this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a welcome challenge.
Puskás!
झन्डै
Just off target.
Puskas certainly knows
मेरो
that he's
favorite
the
player
real
इक्कर
chance
क्यासिलास
there,
यार
but he
केटा हो
can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
होइन धेरै खेल्यो भने कसम तर बिग्रिने रहेछ केटा अलिअलि गेम चाहिँ
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Batistuta! It's hit the upright. That has not gone well. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. This is promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Great vision. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Some resolute defending there. Batistuta. Nedved. Messi. And it's Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a promising position. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi powering forward here. And claimed it back swiftly. Look at the space here. And this is Nedved.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's lofted through here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And that's gone loose. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been won straight back. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marquinhos can get it clear.
Nepal
There will be
have
1
turned
minute
up
at
with
a
a
time.
human blockade. This is
Del Piero! Oh. And that will be the final
केटा
act.
1 को पुरा हो अनि म हान्छु
Well, don't you
लाइभ
just
दाइले
love it when a
नहानेको
plan
बेला अरे
comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of it.
दाइ क्यापेलो कोलिङ कप प्ले कसरी रोक्ने मेनमार्क गरेर मेनमार्क भन्दा पनि सकिँदैन केटा अब के भन्नु सकिँदैन इट डिपेन्ड्स तिमीले कि त त्यसलाई थ्रु बलै हान्न नदिनु बरु होइन तिमीले मेनमार्क गर्यो भने चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि स्पेसहरू खाली हुन्छ क्या धेरै गाह्रो छ ब्रदर गाह्रो छ हेलो ब्रदर हेलो हेलो तनाव छ हौ गुड अपोनेन्ट छ के छ कति छ अपोनेन्टको $2900 ओके होइन मजा आउँछ यी फुटबल खेल्न केटा मजै आउँछ यार इट्स फन
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, And we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
रियल लाइफमा पनि मजै आउँछ.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
ओइ कत्रो खुट्टा हौ.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Tries a shot! It's hit the upright.
Kohler.
A wonderful goal!
Yes, it's fun until you lose back-to-back games.
And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Rangers finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that has not gone well. Toure makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Rangers clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
What a throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
आउँछ यार पसिना. अब त जाडो छ, के को पसिना आउने केटा हो.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Swings in a bullish header!
Kohler.
Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Stojkovic! Picked out brilliantly. Kohler. Messi. Could move up a gear here. And that has left him in a heap. Nedved. Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming. Messi. There's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
आता बस.
He knew what was coming.
कोलर त
That's the
बौला हो.
yellow card.
कोलर त गाइस एयरमा कसैले जित्दैन.
Yaya Toure. And it's Batistuta. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go back.
It's Keane!
के आनो यार.
It!
What
And
was that
runs
goal?
on half-time. That is telling. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will
Long
own
shots
it.
last
The keeper
goal खान्छ
deserves
यार
some
ग्यासिलासले.
sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with 19
Long shot goal
in
last खाने है
control.
केसिलासले
A
यार.
single goal the difference. at
केसिलासको
half-time.
मेन दुखै यही के.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early.
Robbie Keane! Oh, taken win style! Rangers back on level
94
terms.
को किनले हानिरहेछ रे यसले.
You know, you just know
Shot power
there is
के हो
no
यो?
stopping that.
think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And now he has two. And the shot!
Hat-trick Kohler.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable.
के हान्दैछ रे यसले किनको पावर शट कत्रो हो के
Piercing, piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
किक अफ कस्तो हानेको यसले यार गाइस बीचमा he seems like a middle guy.
So this to restore parity. And he scores! Back in business!
hat-trick हान्दियो यार किनले
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the bit. And he shoots! It's there! And they're
Ayo.
back in front. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well read, and the danger is averted. He can get that clear. And this is Robbie Keane. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Up he goes!
Kohler
And it's in!
कडा हो किन कस्तो कडा खेलेको
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah,
And Del Piero! Stojkovic. Now Platini succumbs to the pressure. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's been played through. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught napping.
कोलर त पुरै कोलर असिस्ट थियो
Our
अहिलेको
very first corner. They've played it short. Nedved cross. Oh,
कोलरको आतंक केटा हो
just cruising. They are cruising. And they are cruising away. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
so well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Another
कोलर
one.
अति हो
Must be his personal high.
अयो कोलरले कस्तम यार के हानो केटा कोलर अति छैन न त टाउकोले मात्रै गोल हान्छ यार टाउकोले कत्रो हानेको बिचराले यार फरफिटै हान्थ्यो यार अपोनेन्टले त कोलर ड्याम टु गुड यार कोलरलाई जस्ट टाउकोमा दिनु पर्यो क्या गोल छिराउने काम कोलरको हो है केटा हो 5 गोल 1 असिस्ट टाउके पुरै यार बिचारा फ्रस्टु होला यार तर कस्तो नि त्यसले किनले कस्तो हानेको थियो यार कता पठाइदिने सौगा डोन्ट स्प्याम नगरौँ ल गाइस यसो कमब्याक गर्ला जस्तो गरेको थियो अपोनेन्टले क्विट नै हान् त्यही भने कोलर चाहिँ क्विट हान्ने बनायो क्या Estevao is just 3 goals behind Vinny. अनि के भयो त केटा हो कोलर का आतंक गाइस again and again आफ्नो आर्ट पर्यो तर कसरी पठाउने ए लोगो के को लागि लोगो ब्रदर सिम्बेक्स ब्रदरले भन्न खोजेको बुझिन नि मैले ब्रदरले के भन्न खोज्नु भएको बुझिन ए ओके ओके ब्रदरले मलाई इन्स्टाग्राममा मेसेज गर्नु ल मैले यहाँ लिंक पिन गरिदिएको छु मैले इन्स्टाग्रामको मेरो यो लिंकमा थिच्नु सिधै मेरो इन्स्टाग्रामको लिंकमा लिंक हुन्छ है इन्स्टाग्राममा थो राम्रो भेन्डभेन ओके मलाई डीएम गर न केटा हो यसो
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arigato.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Messi. He's got away. An instinct. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
Hey,
okay.
So
well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face to face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
And this is Iniesta. That is lovely. Hit into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still goalless. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Del Piero. It's a mighty! Oh, off the bar! DiMarco. DiMarco goes on a charge down the left. And here's Rafael Leao. He's found some space. Real chance!
कस्तो मिठो गोल हान्दे यार
Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now.
Gets his head on it!
कोलर
And it's in!
सँग खेल्दा अनबिटन मेरो
All
च्याट सँग
square in the
ए ठिक छ
blink
ठिक
of
छ
an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They
हाम्रो
were a
गिफर्ड
goal
खतरा हो
down,
नि त
and you
गिफर्ड त
never
हाम्रो
would have
मेन
guessed
प्लेयर हो
it.
त
The reaction has been emphatic.
म थम्बनेलमा उता
What a
केटाहरूलाई
header.
पठाउन लाउँछु नि
Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came
Substitutions
from
taking
some
place.
really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Del Piero. Nedved receives it in a wide position.
आहा
Well, clearly he
कोलर
didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Two
And
added
Dijk
minutes have
gathers from the
been
goal
indicated.
kick. Passing is crisp and sharp. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go.
सिक्ने हो
and
केटा
they
बिस्तारै
head
बिस्तारै
into
मन
the break.
सिक्दैछु क्या मैले पनि
All
कति
square.
कुरा मलाई पनि
What do
कति
you
कुरा
think we're
आउँदैन
up
नि
to
त
after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
3 गेम लगातार हार्यो
We're already back up and running after half-time.
हेरिहाल्छ नि अब गाइस ऊ यहाँ छैन नि
Are
त
probably feeling
ऊ विदेशमा छ
relatively
गाह्रो
good
छ नि
about
केटा हो
themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team.
Climbs up big.
कोलरले मात्रै हान्नु पर्यो यार रिस उठिरहेको मलाई यो
Just off
गेमले
He did so
भन्दा त
well to
बरु
get
कोलर
himself
हेडिङमा
there. What a
जिन्दाबाद
good
पार्नुपर्छ
effort.
जस्तो छ
Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram deals with that comfortably. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A probing pass. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well read, nice interception. Nedved. Thuram. Toure gets over and intercepts.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's got the beating of his man. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Swings in across. Van der Ven gets it away. De Bruyne. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Nedved. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Nepal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Van der Ven cuts out the pass. And he's found a way past. Collar! Goal at his mercy. and
हजुर यस्तो
somehow
हालेको
he's
1 मिनेट
missed
नि
it.
नहुँदै
Well,
रिप्ले
we
गरेको
could
होइन
be
त
headed
मैले
for a
हो
scenario in
कसलाई हो
which next
मलाई
goal is the winner.
ए
That
हो त
chance could have been it too.
मा इन्डिभिजुअल फोटोमा एउटा डिप लाइन देऊ, एउटा काउन्टर टार्गेट देऊ, अनि त्यहाँदेखि एउटा डिफेन्सिभ दिदेऊ कुनै जुन चाहिँ अगाडि बढ्छ जस्तो लाग्छ डिफेन्डरलाई।
Number 10.
अरू त
Still
कुन
no
दिन
number
सक्छु
2
यार।
then.
Number 23, Messi. Number 21, Nedved. Coming on the field, number 25, Suarez. Number 8, Johan Cruyff. Number 47,
And now they can spring out of
Phil
defence.
Foden. Substitution in progress.
That has been cut short. Foden. Conte. Knocks it into space. Yaya Toure. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. 2 minutes to be added on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Costa Curta. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.
ड्रमै सक्यो भने खोइ हो यार, तर मैले नि सुनिरहेको थिएँ। होइन होइन, ओल्ड आइडी होइन केटा हो यो। म्याच किन हुँदैन दाइसँग त? अरे भए त मजा आउँथ्यो है केटा हो, डिभिजनमा क्या। अब विल प्ले 2 मोर गेम्स ल। आज अलिकति बाहिर गराएर गली पनि रहेको छु। हो त अनि 9L हो त एलडिआरले यस्तो सताएको थियो बिचरा त्यसलाई। मेरै त्यति पुग्न
Noise is just
आँटिसक्यो
about
केटा हो।
reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. Terrific header!
मेसीले हेडिङ हान्थ्यो त केटा हो,
Listen, the big
कोलरले
names
हान्ला भनेको
earn
त।
their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager.
मेसीले हेडिङ हान्दिरा केटा हो, फेरि किपर हल्लेन पनि
You
यार।
can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pelé. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Cruyff's cross.
मेसी बुलेट हेरेर कसम यार।
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And this is Cruyff. And that was very necessary.
आरएमएफए गराएको के मेसीलाई उतापट्टिबाट विङबाट क्रस हान्नको लागि
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! And it's hoisted clear. In by Messi. Bullish header!
आहा
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
त्यो चाहिँ हो है केटा हो सिम्बेक्स ब्रदरले भनेको ठिक ठिकै
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely bit of skill. Van Bauten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's back. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured
अलिक बढी
keeper
भयो
there.
स्किल्स
Well,
सर्ट
someone's
हान्नु
doing his
पर्ने
job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi goes short. Big chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Van Bauten pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
मारेको छ यार मेरो प्लेयरलाई
Little doubt, that is a foul. Back into the middle. Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now this could be a chance.
ओए मारेको छ
That's a
यार के
foul,
गर्यो
and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
मार्न खोजेछ र ओपोनेन्टले यो के हो कुन चुचुरोवाला फर्मेसन हो यो कोलरले फ्री किक फिक्स हो केटा हो
So, another set play.
Substitution on
Well,
the
there's
field.
lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Roberto Carlos. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Baresi. Substitution.
भेट्टाउन चाहिँ भेट्टाउँछ फेरि कोलरले
Just
चाहिँ
off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
So, third corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
है सुनिल छेत्री तर दामी रहेछ यार राम्रो कार्ड रहेछ
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Belletti. The message is clear. None shall pass.
There will be 3
Bale.
minutes
Header!
added time.
बुलेट हेडर कस्तो हान्छ यार
Just off
कोलर हो
target.
क्या बुलेट
He did
हेडरको
so
मालिक
well
त
there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Figo. Strong running down that left flank. It's a good-looking big header! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
त्यो रेमस खडा
So
है
a
भने चाहिँ कडा
steady,
हुन्छ यार
solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Security
What do you
staff
think
from
we're up
each
to
block,
after 45
please report
minutes?
to the
Well, it's
staff room
obvious, Peter,
immediately.
that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading a
राम्रो त
crucial
होइन
goal
केटा
here.
हो दुइटा
It's had
एङ्करम्यान
its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Batistuta. Number 14,
Whistle goes, and we
Puskás.
start the second half.
Coming on the field, number
A solitary
17,
goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Number 9, Mbappe.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And up he goes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In again. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He gets big!
कोलर
It's in! And this
Yes,
is getting
yes.
better and better. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So that's two now without reply. Haaland! Great ball. He's had a shot! Now that is commitment to
एउटा
the
बक्स टु
cause.
बक्स राख न और orchestrator राख
They've got a healthy number of very tall
Kolar
targets
को
to
अति
pick
छ
out
heading चाहिँ
from this corner.
Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe shot a goal! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Haaland. He's in a great position here, and he's searching chance for a shot! They've done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now.
Shapes to shoot! Really well
Yes, yes,
taken
brother,
goal.
बनाइसक्यो यार
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a...
Oh, what a climb!
कोलर अति हो
Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
कोलरलाई कसले सक्ने केटा हो
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were...
कोलर
clinical when
ओपी
the
छ यार
opportunity
केटा हो
presented
तर
itself.
कोलर इज डिफरेन्ट लिनुपर्छ यार कसम कोलर इज डिफरेन्ट क्या कोलर इज के भन्ने यार कोलर इज द बेस्ट म कसम फ्रस्ट्रेट भएर होइन आई विल बी युजिङ कोलर गाइज म कोलरको आतङ्क आई विल बी युजिङ दिस कोलरको आतङ्कवाला फर्मेसन होइन उयो छ त आई हेभ मेसेज ओके ब्रदर आई विल सी है सबिन ब्रदर आई विल सी वेट त्यही भनेको अरे फुटबल 25 वाज टु ग्रेट मसँग छ र यसमा काभानी थियो खोइ हुनसक्छ गाइस त्यस्तो हुन्छ नि कोही कोही बेला कसम एपिक स्वरेज त्यो बुलेट हेडर होइन 3 लस पछि ड्र केही छैन ब्रदर इम्प्रुभमेन्ट हुँदैछ लस पछि ड्र खोइ हो कोलरको सबभन्दा कार्डमा स्क्याम त 500 टोरेस र हो भने कसम तिनीहरू पनि उयो थियो ब्रोको फर्मेसन बवाल हो र धेरैले राखेको देख्छु त यस राम्रो मेटा फर्मेसन थियो गाइस एक जमानाको होइन त्यो कसम नुनेस कडा छ यार
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
कसम नाइस पर्यो
There's the whistle and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. And this is Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
It's a promising position. And he's heaved it away.
ठिकै गर्यो बाटिस्टुरा लिएको त यार
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Flings in across. Climbs up.
कोलर हेर न क्या
Goal! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's beautifully weighted. Casillas claims comfortably. Oh, terrible mistake. Edmilson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's a foul.
यस त्यस्तै गर्नुपर्छ कस्टम कोलर रोक्न हैन कोलर र बन्स पनि चाहिन्छ है
Players have gathered
Buns.
round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Nedved. And that's left him on the
Penalty
serious
यार
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
यस
So
यस यस
a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Golden opportunity wasted.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Nedved. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely bit of skill. Now the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Roberto Carlos. That's good vision. Nedved could move up a gear here. Nedved looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's managed to get free.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Iniesta.
स्टिम हेर्दैछ है के
That'll be the
खोइ
last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
कसम यी कोलरले टाउकोले हानेको गोल हुन्छ खुट्टाले हान्दा गोल हुँदैन यार
Hence their position. They can afford to be a
अति नेटवेट अति छ के
something they'll be told many times, I'm sure.
मैले खास गरी क्रस दिन्छु भनेर सोचिरहेको त होइन नेटवेल त्यत्रो ड्रिबल गरेपछि लास्ट ड्रिबल गरेर गोल हानौँ भनेको कस्तो खोजतिर स्मुथ छ क्या नेटवेट पासिङदेखि लिएर के अरे लङ सर्ट्सहरूदेखि सबै राम्रो छ क्या नेटवेटको चाहिँ
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 24.
यस
There's the start of
कस्तो
the second
डल्केको हो
half.
Suarez.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Leo Seco. Number 8. Iniesta. Coming on the field. Number 18.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Batistuta.
Up he goes!
कोलर के गाइस
It's a goal!
थ्याङ्क यू ब्रदर थ्याङ्क यू टुङ
And
टुङ
that
साहुर
is his
ब्रदर
50th goal for this, his current club.
कसम कोलरको टाउको के गाइस कसले रोक्ने कोलरलाई
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like
Penalty
he was
miss हान्छ
shut
यस्तो यस्तो
down
चाहिँ हानिदिन्छ क्या
times in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
ए बार्साले अब पेलिहाल्छ नि हो उनीहरू खतरा छन् अहिलेदेखि होइन उनीहरूले खेले के अरे यो खेल्या नयाँ टिम छ रियल माइन्डले झन् एक गेम पो जितेको छ त
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nedved. And he's worked it through. That has been...
फेरि
cut
स्पिड
short.
चाहिँ हेर न आम्मामा
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Now the ball. Oh, what a clock! Has fallen kindly here. Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic
पछि तिमी
goalkeeping, but
क्याम
even that
स्ट्रिमिङ गर्न
couldn't save them
थालेपछि
this time.
फुटबल
Look,
प्यानल नि
that's one of the
बनाउनु
first
पर्छ है
things
हामी
you learn when
भनेको
you're a striker, and
फुटबल
not
प्यानल
just
भन्नाले
anticipate a
सही ब्रदर
goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
लाइक फुटबल प्यानल मिन्स
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
डोन्ट नो गाइस
19.
Final
Messi.
checks on the touchline.
Coming on
A
the
change
field is
about to occur.
number
Well, I think he'll
14,
undoubtedly add more
Fiore.
movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Muscular approach does pay off here. He's found a way through. Bigo could try cutting inside here. He rises! Keeper's got his work
familiar
done.
watch along
There's always
हामी
that risk, Peter, when
ए
a team
ओके
commits
ओके
too
why
many
not
numbers
त्यो
forward.
त्यो
You
गर्दा
can't
भइहाल्छ
leave some gaps at the back.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Went with his head,
आउने
but
कुरा चाहिँ छ आई डोन्ट नो
There's
आउने
just
हो
too much
आउने होइन
pressure on
चाहिँ है
at the end, Peter.
हो भने म नि यहाँ फ्रस्टु भएर कोलरको आतङ्क नहानी त नि आफै फ्रस्टु भयो केटा हो म
Ambitious ball here. And this is Hazard.
कसम हो त्यो चाहिँ यार कोलरले हेडिङ हाने भने पासिङ मिस्टेक हो क्या अलिअलि टाउको छेउछाउमा ल्याइदिए पनि गोल हानिदिन्छ क्या
Pass somewhat off target. Fiore. Batistuta. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The ball goes in. And that has sent him sprawling. That's an imaginative pass. In with the challenge. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Crosses it in. Bullish header! Oh, taken with style.
त्यही भनेको कहाँ भएर बाडेर
Players
क्या
ecstatic.
कोलर लाइट
Fans
जिपी वाला अरे
delirious.
किन न किन त्यो उयो छ त एउटा
This
जिपी
is
वाला 91 रेटेड कार्ड
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
अति छ हौ हेडिङ त हौ केटा हो हेडिङ त चिट कोड हो यो गेममा
And he has shown him a yellow card. But he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Shot could be on. He slings it in.
Minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Nedved puts his foot on the gas. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty
राम्रो
clear.
खेल्छ
It is a
राम्रो राम्रो
foul.
अब त्यही हो मेन भनेको चाहिँ हेडिङ हो क्या त्यसको पनि उडाउने
Well,
हेडिङ
not the
दिने
best way
गोल
to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And that should get the job done. So that's it. It is all over.
कोलरले मारेछ
So
अरे
a
केटा
real
हो
showpiece win. This lot was simply far too...
लेफ्टमा को खेल्छ केटा हो अलिकति क्रसिङ भएको साकाले लेफ्ट पनि खेल्छ बल क्यारिङ थ्रो पासिङ पेनाल्टी स्पेशलिस्ट काम छैन यो बेकम भइगयो कार्लोस छ बरु हेर्नै पर्छ यार मलाई थाहा छैन मैले चाहिँ टिकटकमा देखिरहेको हुन्छु के त्यसको आतङ्क त्यो र अर्को दुईटा प्लेयर छ हौ त्यस्तो
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Figo. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get it through? And the shot's on here. Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He's got tall.
नेटवर्क बुस्टरको हल्लाइरहेछ खोइ आई डोन्ट नो मच यार नेटवर्क बुस्टरको मैले एसके तामाङकोमा देखेँ यस्तो लाग्थ्यो मैले त्यस्तो साह्रो बुझिनँ यार के रहेछ
That's been cut out, well played. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And that's gone loose. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a super give and go. Figo has a look inside the box. Played in deep. Climbs up big! Costa Curta tries to clear.
कोलरको कस्तो हेडिङ मिस भयो यार केटा हो
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice looking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved. And the cutback. And this is Figo. Figo! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Figo goes short. And it's Nedved. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rafael Leao. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get onto this? Oh, smashing header!
कस्तो बचाएको यार कोलर गोल हान्न
Vardiol. Collier. Looking for options for movement. And he's onside. Collar. He is just caressing the ball. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And if you do
And
have
we
a
are
chance
up to the
today,
break.
please take some time
Nepal
out to give
ended
your
that
support
first
to our
half in
better
such a
stadium
strong
fund.
fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Nepal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rafael Leao.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aubameyang is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van der Ven can get it clear.
Kohler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pass somewhat off target. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
गाइस क्रस नहानी त अनि कामै लाग्न छोडो अनि यार
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Darwin Núñez. Number 3,
And it's Figo.
Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 14.
Well, the moans and
Shevchenko.
groans from the stands
Number
now are
9,
very audible.
Roberto Carlos. Substitution in progress.
Aubameyang. Nedved. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko has got himself a free. There's a quick free kick. Roberto Carlos. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
ए काइल होल्डिन छैन नि रोनाल्डो हो गए त रोनाल्डो र कोलरले म रहिहाल्थेँ नि 206 कोलर कति छ 202 छ यार है अति रहेछ त अनि त्यो त अनि
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header!
कोलर
Goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through.
कोलर अति छ केटा हो कोलरले
Casillas
एक्लै जिताइन्छ
breathes
गेम
a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception.
चिट कोड हो कोलर त गाइज
And there
यत्रो
goes
गेम
the
हारिरहेको थिएँ
final whistle.
फ्रस्ट्रेट भएर कोलरले जिताएको
Well,
जितै
that
छ
was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides
नाम के अरे
separated.
त्यसको काइल होडलिन ओके काइल होडलिन है युट्युबर कि टिकटकर हो ल ल ल त्यो कहाँ छ अब कसरी थाहा पाउने त्यो को हो भनेर कुन क्लबको हेर त एसिया कुनमा एसिया कुनमा छ टिम हेर न केटा हो खै ओके के गाम्बा ओसाका भियतनामीज क्लब रे नामडिन एफसी नामडिन एफसी रे कुनमा छ यो हो इङ्ल्यान्ड सिएफ ए ओके त्यो थियो त गोवा माथि नाम ए ओके ओके मैले भेटेँ केटा हो भेटेँ लेट्स ट्राई ल लेट्स गो दुईटा कोलर अब गाइज गाइज कसैले मलाई 100 रुपिस ई सेवामा गरिदिनु भएको रहेछ थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर द्याट को चाहिँ थाहा पाइएन होइन लेट्स गो गाइज लेट्स गो फ्रेन्डली होइन हो आज म कस्तो फ्रड खोइ कसले गरे हो खोइ सुपर च्याटै आएन क्या यहाँ चाहिँ केटाहरूले यसो च्यालेन्ज दिनु पऱ्यो यसो मजा आउँछ यार मेम्बरसिप लिनु पऱ्यो गाइजहरूले बाहिर हुनेहरूले यसो लिन सक्नेहरूले मेरो स्यामसङ S25 अल्ट्रा हो यार अब डङ्ग दुईजनाले हेडिङ हान्ने हो केटा हो ओइ टिम के हो यो पापा छ त अपोनेन्ट कडा पऱ्यो कि हो केटा हो मैले अपोनेन्टको हेरिनँ त अपोनेन्टको केटाहरूले देख्यौ हेऱ्यौ आज तनाव छ आज फ्रस्टु भएर
Expectation, emotion, the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
आज सिएफ के हो नि आज कडा छ के कति लाखको हो केटा हो यो त धेरै छैन होला 1-2 लाख 1-2 लाखको होला यो त
There's the whistle and here we go. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened
सेकेन्ड
boys from
कोलरले
Madrid.
जति गोल हान्छ इन्टु 100
They
सेवा
all
ओके छ
scored.
त
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
यो गेममा
That's
त
what
अलिक
they all
गाह्रै
said.
पर्ला यार गाइस
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's gone loose. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hangs one in. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, super ball. He's having a go. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish?
आफ्नो दाइ डिभिजन खेल्यो कि हात काम छ
Second reaction.
Really
त्यो त हो
anticipated
लास्ट
that well,
माइनस
didn't
हुन्छ
he?
केटा हो
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. There first. And this is Royce. And a chance!
गोल हान्दे यार यसले
Oh, Borussia Dortmund!
ठिक छ केही छैन केटा हो
And it's
हानिन्छ हानिन्छ
Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yaya Toure. Figo. This looks promising. And that has left him in a heap. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
In towards the back stick. And the whistle's
त्यो एउटा
gone,
झारेले
presumably
ऱ्याङ्किङ
for
देखेर
offside.
एक गोल हान्यो नि तै कति पुगेको थियौ तिमी
Nepal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Edmilson. And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gets his head on it! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
ए ओके
Well,
ओके
we're starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
That has certainly made things interesting. Tries a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been.
हेडिङ
for lack of
हेडिङ हेडिङ
trying.
केटा हो हेडिङ
Some first half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to...
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Baresi shows the will to win the ball.
That's good play from him.
Oh, it's come loose. Aimed beyond the... Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pings in across... Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Figo. He's on it. Can he get away? And here's Roberto Carlos. Terrific header!
ए
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
ओके ओके वुडलिन
Gabriel. Mateus, who's set up one goal so far. Edmilson. Figo. Figo delivers. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Royce does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Owen. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kola. It's Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. Figo could try cutting inside here. Bullish header! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Kohler hero
little
get out.
influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No way through.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking tidy in possession here. Owen, and the shots!
छ्या
He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
बिताउँछ
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a...
Big header!
ए यो हुडलिल कामै रहेछ यार
Completely wrong. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the
कसम
original
बरु यो
offence.
कोलरले गोल हान्थ्यो यार यो त
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Beckham, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Look at the space here, and the finish! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Borussia Dortmund complete their comeback, and now they... And the
छ्या
referee
यो
brings
यो
it
यो
to a
हुडलिलले
close.
डुबायो यार मलाई त
Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise.
हुडलिलले लास्ट डुबायो यार केटा हो मलाई चारटा पाँचवटा मिस हान्यो यार यसले हेर त -29 थुक्क बरु नेसरी राम्रो छ त्यही भनेको हुडलिलले माइनस गरायो केटा हो हुडलिललाई सेकेन्ड हाफ चाहिँ ल्याउनु पर्छ जस्तो लाग्यो क्या फर्स्ट हाफमा आई थिङ्क नुनेज हेर न यो एउटा चान्स चाहिँ हुडलिलले हान्नै पर्थ्यो यार के हानो 77 फिनिसिङ छ अनि यस फ्री कावानी इज गुड बरु नुनेज पनि बवाल छ ओके मसँग छ है मैले देखेको छैन है कार्ड यस सोरलोत वेग्रस तिनीहरू बवाल छन् केटा हो नहार्ने गेम हार्यो क्या केटा हो मेन दुःख त त्यो पो हो त तिम्रो साथी हो यो या सोरलोत वेग्रस पनि होइन यस सोरलोत किनभने सोरलोत यङ पनि छ नि त त्यही भएर ठिकै छ नो प्रब्लम ए ओके न्यू च्यालेन्ज कोलर गोल इन 200 ल
Ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
ए तिम्रो साथी हो
Looks
नाइस
like a
नाइस
big game, sounds like
कहाँ
a big
दिन परेछ
game.
त अनि
Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Casillas making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Looking for the run. He's through here. He's got away. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to dig. Big header!
कस्तो बाहिर हान्या
Firm header just off target.
That's a really
कस्तो
decent
बाहिर
chance.
हान्या कोलर तिम्रो साइडमै छ कसरी पर्यो त अनि
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played into space out wide. Cleared away and reclaimed it in a trice. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Batistuta, and he's lost his man here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Shot, surely! Oh, he's really drilled it.
ए ओके 90K सब्सक्राइबर
We have our very
97K
first corner.
है
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thinks about the shot. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. And that could set him on his way. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's there to clear it. Collar gets flagged offside.
ए हो कति हान्यो इन्फिनिटी भाइलाई कि खायो हाम्रो भाइ त खतरा छ त इन्फिनिटी त
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Conte. Figo. That's good play. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a decent clearance.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's aimed into the middle. And that should get the job done. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
दुईचोटि पर्या छ दाइ मसँग यसै म टप 17 मेरो अहिलेसम्मको हाइएस्ट राम्रो खेलिरहेछ त अहिले Yes, 17.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Danger averted for now.
Two
Roberto
added minutes
Carlos.
have been indicated.
Played into space. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. And that's been intercepted. And it's half-time.
आज
here.
नसुत्ने ए 1:30
So
सिरियसली
relatively
1:30
well able to
भइसक्यो
take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on
यो
the
हेडिङ
first
हान्न
half?
खोजेर यस्तो
Natal?
बिग्रिएछ
Worked
नि
the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional. So I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
त्यही भनेको
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Batistuta, back into the middle. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Beckham. And that is expertly dealt with. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Edmilson. Nedved. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
त्यही भनेको
Can he get it through? And he opts to go forward. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Looking to play him in.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Darwin. Looking for options for... Chance for a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a cute ball. Always onto this. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
ओए जित्यो केटोले मलाई
Protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama.
बीचमा हान्यो
Now,
केटोले
power or placement.
बीचमा हान है केटोले
And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And there goes the final whistle. So we
Mind
finished
games,
as we
guys, mind
started.
games.
Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this
Mind
looked
game,
the
guys,
most
mind game,
likely
mind game.
outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Casillas with the
So just time for me to
man
say
of the match माइन्ड गेम केटा हो यो चाहिँ हल्का कोलरलाई सही रोक्यो यार काभानी छ मसँग डु आई इभन हेभ काभानी भन्ने कुरा हो के काभानी छैन नि त मसँग मसँग काभानी छैन यार केटा हो हे यो के ग्लिच हो 74 रेटेड देखाइरहेछ त छैन छैन काभानी छैन त्यही झन्डै जितेको यार तिम्रो साथीले झन्न पेनाल्टी सेभ हाने ल छ नि 13,000 फर्स्ट हाफ यो दुईटा केटा हो होइन फर्स्ट हाफ यो दुईटा मेरो घर गाइस झापा हो झापा झापा त्यही भनेको ल लास्ट ल ठुङ्सी हान्छु अब चाहिँ केटा हो टुङ टुङ साहुर
So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Domak, right.
emotion. The game yet to kick off.
यो गेममा
Excitement
दुईटै
already
च्यालेन्ज कम्प्लिट हुन्छ
palpable.
केटा अब
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Thuram turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty effort!
ओके
Boom header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame.
गोलै
about the
लाग्दैन र पो
accuracy.
टेन्सन त केटा हो
Messi. Looking to play him in. It's Figo. Roberto Carlos was in no mood for any of that. Figo. Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Figo on a strong run down the right. Koller finds himself offside. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great ball, and he's in here. Whistle goes again. It's another.
त्यही
offside
भने यार
decision. Good chance here, and it's hit the woodwork and out. And claimed it back swiftly.
खाली पोस्ट पनि
Well, I'm
छिर्दैन
not quite
यार
sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That could spell trouble. He has found the way through. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
सिरियसली के फिनिसिङ हो त्यो
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Forlan. And here's a player who has chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Still goalless at the moment. That's a nicely shaped ball.
के गरे के
Good for a throw-in. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space, and he's certainly onside here. Big
बल्ल हानो
He's delivered all right.
बल्ल हानो यार हुडलिनले
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic
यो पनि
move
नहान्ने
and
भए त म यसलाई
played
कसम
Number 36.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And that's definitely not his best. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Collar looking to run onto it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's decent chance! Nedved. And he's in on goal. Yamal! And yes, it's there!
अनि दुई भइसक्यो नघटी अहिले नघटी कहिले घट्छ केटा हो
If ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
That has certainly made things
हुडलिन लिनको
interesting.
लागि
Well, I think the
नाम
players will be
खी
buoyed by the
एफसी
fact
के
that
भन्ने
they've
छ यार
managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that's nice. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
हो भने वीरन गुरुङ आज
Whistle goes.
यो लास्ट
So
गेमलाई
it's
केटा
all
हाम्रो
square.
आजको
Either side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the
एक
lack
दुई
of
घन्टा
trying.
हान्नुला भनेको स्ट्रिम गर्दा गर्दै
Big
कति
weak
बज्यो
point of the
बज्यो यार
game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now he's got space here. Drives it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Figo. Now it's Yamal. That is a great pick out. He's in space and looking for options. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Figo. And that's aimed at... Bullish header!
कोलर
Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Santa Clara really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Forlan. Toure makes the interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Busquets. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Figo. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Collar, look at the and a chance!
कोलर
It's in!
हुडलिन विथ असिस्ट गाइज है
And this is getting better Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kohler demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 36. Coming on to
Both
replace
sides then
him
taking
is
this chance to
number
turn to their
7,
benches.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the lead now
Substitution
is
taking
2.
place.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the
त्यही
keeper.
भनेको
Can he get it through? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Nedved. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great vision. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Has been
Well,
indicated.
I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he's brought him down, and
Kohler
it is a
200
penalty.
सेकेन्ड
So a
कखन
big,
कोलरको
big
अझै
chance
बाँकी नै
now
छ
from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. That is some
त्यति नै रहेछ केटा हो
That is quite remarkable.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
It's their second corner of the game. Robertson with the clearance.
यस यस 300 दुईटा कोलर एउटा
Looks at his watch and
हाम्रो
loses
हुडलिन
his
हुडलिन
whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never
हुडलिनले
in doubt
झन्डै man of the
in
match
mind
पाएको
of
केटा हो
the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all
I'm
round.
afraid to tell you that
टुङ साहुर भन्दै क्या ल केटा हो आजको लागि यति नै गरौँ है यस दाइ होचो वा आएको छ त लग्नु भएन र बरु छैन यार मैले केही लिएको छैन यार केटा हो मैले खास गरी होइन अहिले टप 8 अब भोलिको लागि होइन लस त केटा हाम्रो यस्तो भइरहेछ तनाव छ गाइस लसको लागि त यस्तो छ केटा हो मेरो चाहिँ ल केटा हो आजको लागि यति गरौँ खोइ हाम्रो टुङटुङ सावर ब्रदर कता हान्नुभयो ओके ओपी इन द च्याट फर आवर टुङ साहुर ब्रदरलाई है ब्रदरको नाम के हो प्रदीप ब्रदर हो ब्रदरको नाम गाइस ओपी इन द च्याट फर टुङ साहुर ब्रदर है थ्याङ्क यू फर 600 रुपिज ओपी ओपी ब्रदर ओपी ओपी इन द च्याट गाइस सबैजनाले सुत्ने बेला लास्टमा ह्याप्पी एन्डिङ गाइस यसमा प्रवेश ब्रदर अहिले भयो के थ्याङ्क यू ब्रदर, थ्याङ्क यू सो मच, थ्याङ्क यू सो मच ब्रदर, थ्याङ्क यू सो मच। थ्याङ्क यू सो मच है, थ्याङ्क यू फर यर सपोर्ट ब्रदर। गाइस भोलि फेरि भेटौँला है त, भोलि पनि स्ट्रिमिङ हान्नुपर्छ, भोलि पनि मस्त अझै गेम बढाउँदै गएर हाम्रो के बिग्रिएछ हामी वी विल सर्ट इट आउट है। अनि त्यही भएर केटाहरूलाई पनि यसमा कुन गेम प्ले फिट हुन्छ, कस्तो हुन्छ, सबै विल मेक द्याट है। होइन आज मात्र ढिलो हो क्या, अब सुत्नु पऱ्यो केटा। आज मात्र ढिलो भयो क्या, के गर्दा गर्दै यताउति गर्दा गर्दै ढिलो भयो क्या। त्यही भएर त केटा आज म 3.5 घन्टा बसेँ, 2 बजीसम्म बसेँ क्या। ल ठिक छ, गुड नाइट, थ्याङ्क यू सो सो मच एभ्री वान फर सपोर्टिङ है। सपोर्ट गरिदिएकोमा सबैजनालाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद गाइस। हाम्रो कति पुग्यो हौ? ओके लेट्स गो फर 8K फलोवर्सको लागि जाउँ है अब लगातार। मेरो मेन एकाउन्टमा चाहिँ आई हेभ एभ्री वान। थ्याङ्क यू गाइस, लभ यु गाइस।